This is the Toddlers service from St Mary's Church, Jersey in the Channel Islands. It's the service for Thursday the 25th of November 2021. But we're filming from my kitchen, although there will be a service for the children in Jersey from the church. But this goes out to other people in other parts of the world. So we're going to have some action songs to sing along to, and a story and some prayers. So we're going to start with an action song, If I Go Climbing. Actions, sort of climbing actions.
Let's go climbing up a huge mountain.
If I go climbing, 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 if I go climbing, God is there. If I go climbing on the highest mountain, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Now, let's get into our boats and go for a row.
Can you go rowing in a boat?
If I go rowing, 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 if I go rowing, God is there. If I go rowing on the widest river, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Let's go swimming right to the bottom of the ocean.
Swim.
If I go swimming, 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 if I go swimming, God is there. If I go swimming to the bottom of the ocean, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you get into your car? Put on your seatbelt,
Drive the car.
ready to go for a drive.
If I go driving, 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 if I go driving, God is there. If I go driving far away, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Now we're going flying on an aeroplane.
Fly your aeroplane.
If I go flying, 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 if I go flying, God is there. If I go flying on the biggest airplane, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you curl up on the
Can you
floor
go to sleep?
and go to sleep?
If I go sleeping, 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 if I go sleeping, God is there. If I go sleeping on the darkest night, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Now I'm going to sing the song about two little eyes. If you know that one, you can join in. Two little eyes to look to God, two little ears to hear His word, two little feet to walk in His ways, two little lips to sing His praise, two little hands to do His will, and one little heart to love Him still. Now there's another song to sing along to, Jesus is my best friend. We have actions like this. Jesus is my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Jesus is my best friend, He's always there for me. Jesus is my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Jesus is my best friend, He's always there for me. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, Jesus is my best friend, He's always there for me. Dance to music. Jesus is my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Jesus is my best friend, He's always there for me. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Jesus is my best friend. He's always there for me. He's always there for me. He's always there for me. Now I'm going to get up because we're going to sing the dinosaur song with lots of stomping and roaring like a dinosaur. Stomp, stomp, roar, 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 roar.
So many years ago, walking on the earth with supermassive animals with teeth and claws and fur. And some could swim and fly and crawl, but way more radical is that God who made them is alive and greater than them all. God is bigger than a dinosaur, taller than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. God is older than a dinosaur, more mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. Roar, roar. Stomp, stomp. Roar, roar. So was Tyrannosaurus Rex, king above the rest. And how did Stegosaurus bark for the blooded curse lay eggs? Only God could know it all, but way more radical is that he could bring them back to life. Now wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it? God is bigger than a dinosaur, taller than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. God is older than a dinosaur, more mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. Is not extinct, is with us here and now, and forever he'll be alive. Let's roar his praises now. Roar, roar, roar. God is bigger than a dinosaur, taller than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur. Roar, roar, roar. God is older than a dinosaur, mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur. Roar, 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 roar. Stomp, stomp, roar, 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 roar. The dinosaurs go off into the distance. Now I'm going to sing the song about Mr. Noah, who built an ark, a wooden boat, because God told him to take 2 of all the animals in to keep them safe when the rains came and it flooded. Mr. Noah built an ark, the people thought it such a lark. Mr. Noah pleaded so, but into the ark they would not go. Down came the rain in torrents, splish splash. Down came the rain in torrents, splish splash. Down came the rain in torrents, and all the 8 were saved. The animals went in 2 by 2, the big giraffe and the kangaroo. All were safely stowed away until that great and terrible day, when down came the rain in torrents, splish splash. Down came the rain in torrents, splish splash. Down came the rain in torrents, and all the 8 were saved. So whenever you see a rainbow, whenever you see a rainbow, get up again. I hope you will as well, because it's the wiggle song. And we're going to wiggle, 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 get rid of all our energy, and then when the music tells us, oh, we freeze. And then we wiggle, 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 wiggle again. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze.
I said I got it, I got it, I got to get those wiggles out of me.
Gotta shake my hands, gotta shake my feet, I gotta shake my head, I gotta move to the beat, because I got it, I got it, I got to get those wiggles out of me.
I said I got it, I got it, I got to get the wiggles out of me.
Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze.
I said I got it, I got it, I got to get the wiggles out of me.
Skiddly scat, skiddly doo. I got to get those wiggles out of me, because I want to hear the story. It's gonna be fun. Hear about Jesus is for everyone.
So I got it,
I got to get those wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze.
I said I got it, I got it,
I got to get the wiggles out of me.
I said I got it, I got it,
I got to get those wiggles out of me.
I said I got it, I got it,
I got to get those wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Take it down, everyone. Breathe.
I've got 2 books with prayers to read from. This one says, for the things I've done wrong, things that I remember long, hurting friends and those I love, I am very sorry, God. And we say, Amen. Because it's good to say sorry to God, isn't it? When we know we've done something wrong. And then, dear God, you watch me when I am awake, and when I sleep and play. You always take good care of me through each and every day. You're with me when I am afraid and when it's dark at night. Just knowing you are by my side, God, it makes everything all right. And we say, Amen. And now before the story, we say a little rhyme. Now is the time to listen. Now is the time to see. We'll open God's book to hear what He has to tell me. Because all the stories are from God's book, the Bible. And today's story is about something that Jesus did. This is a well. And there's the bucket. It's a well outside a village. One day, Jesus and his friends were going back to their homes in Galilee. And they passed through the area of Samaria. Samaria was a different country. And it was quite hot. And Jesus sat down beside the well to rest. And his friends, the disciples, said, "You rest here, Jesus. We'll go off to the village to buy some food for lunch." So that's just what happened. Jesus waited by the well in the hot, hot weather, trying to keep cool. And then he saw a lady come along. there's the lady. She came out of the village. And she brought with her her pitcher, her big, big jug. She came all on her own to collect some water. Perhaps it was to do washing, or washing up, or for cooking. And Jesus saw the lady and he said to her, "Please, will you let the bucket down into the well so I can have a drink?" Now the lady was a bit surprised because the people of Jesus' country, of Israel, didn't usually speak to the people of Samaria. The two countries weren't very friendly, and she was quite surprised, but she did just as he asked. The lady took the bucket and she held on to the rope and she dropped the bucket down into the well, right down to the bottom where the water was. And then she pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled the bucket up, and it was full of lovely cool water. And then she tipped that bucket into her pitcher. Lovely cool water. And she gave it to Jesus, so Jesus could have a drink of lovely cool water. That was kind of her, wasn't it? And then she and Jesus began to talk. And Jesus told her all things about God, but he also told her things about herself. She was very, very surprised. Jesus told the lady things about herself that he couldn't have known. The lady was very impressed and she ran back to the village. And she told some of her neighbours. She said, "I've just met a man. I've met a man by the well. A man by the well, and he's told me all sorts of things about myself. And he's told me things about God. You must come and meet him. Come to the well and meet this man." So that's just what they did. The people from the village came to meet Jesus. And they began to talk to Jesus as well. And they were very impressed. Jesus told them all sorts of things about God. And they said to Jesus, "Please, will you and your friends, your disciples, will you stay at the village and you can tell us more things about God?" And that's just what happened. Jesus and his disciples stayed at the village and they talked to all the village people. And Jesus told them all sorts of things about God, how much God loved them and how they were to behave and be good, better people, do the things that God really wanted them to do. And Jesus and his disciples stayed 2 whole days talking to the people of the village. And that's what happened when Jesus met the lady at the well. I'm now going to sing the song about "My God is so big." My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that he cannot do. Clap, clap. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that he cannot do. Clap, clap. The rivers are his, the mountains are his, the stars are his handiwork too. Clap, clap. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing that he cannot do. Clap, clap. And now we've got the last song. I hope you've got something to rattle, make a noise with, perhaps some pots and pans and spoons. You can dance around your room. We're going to sing "What Noise Shall We Make?" the end of our service this week from St Mary's Church, Jersey in the Channel Islands. There'll be another service next week and another story and some more singing. Bye bye.